Today's video, we're uncovering the 7 warning signs she's a narcissist and how you can deal with it using Stoic principles. Let's dive in. First, let's identify the signs. Narcissism can be subtle, but these 7 red flags are hard to miss. Excessive self-centeredness. She constantly talks about herself and rarely shows interest in you or others. Conversations always revolve around her achievements, problems, or opinions, with little regard for your input. Lack of empathy. She struggles to understand or care about your feelings and perspectives. When you share your feelings or experiences, she dismisses them or redirects the focus back to herself, showing little compassion or genuine concern. Need for admiration. She craves constant praise and validation and may become upset if she doesn't receive it. She might fish for compliments or become visibly upset if she feels ignored or undervalued. Entitlement. She believes she deserves special treatment and expects others to cater to her needs. This can manifest in expecting others to go out of their way for her without reciprocating or feeling offended when others don't prioritize her. Manipulative behavior. She uses people to achieve her own goals, often at their expense. She might guilt-trip, deceive, or exploit others to get what she wants, showing little regard for their well-being. Superficial relationships. Her relationships are often shallow and based on what others can do for her. She may quickly move on from friendships and romantic relationships once she feels they are no longer beneficial to her. Inability to handle criticism. She reacts poorly to any form of criticism, often becoming defensive or hostile. Even gentle or constructive feedback is met with denial, blame shifting, or anger. Now that we've identified the signs, let's explore how Stoicism can help you deal with a narcissist. 1. Practice emotional detachment. Understanding the root causes of narcissistic behavior is crucial. Narcissists often act out of deep-seated insecurities and an insatiable need for validation. Recognizing this allows you to see that her behavior is more about her own struggles than anything you have done. This realization can be liberating, as it helps you to not internalize her criticisms or manipulations. Emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. Instead, it means creating a mental space where you can observe her actions without letting them disturb your inner peace. This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control, our own thoughts and reactions, while accepting what we cannot control, which includes the behavior of others. Practical steps for emotional detachment. Recognize and accept reality. Accept that you cannot change her behavior. Her actions are a reflection of her own internal struggles, not a measure of your worth. This acceptance is the first step towards emotional detachment. Mindful observation. Practice observing her behavior without immediate reaction. Take note of how often she displays narcissistic traits. This mindfulness can help you respond more thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Self-reflection. Reflect on your own feelings and responses. Ask yourself why her behavior affects you and what you can learn about your own emotional triggers. This self-awareness can help you manage your reactions better. Focus on your own values. Ground yourself in your own values and principles. Remind yourself of what is important to you, and let this guide your actions rather than her behavior. By staying true to your values, you reinforce your own sense of identity and worth. Limit emotional investment. Reduce the emotional energy you invest in her actions. This doesn't mean you become cold or indifferent, but rather you protect your emotional well-being by not getting overly entangled in her drama. Find healthy outlets. Engage in activities that nurture your emotional health, such as journaling, meditation, or spending time with supportive friends. These outlets can provide a buffer against the emotional turbulence caused by dealing with a narcissist. By practicing emotional detachment, you not only protect your mental and emotional health, but also empower yourself to handle interactions with her more effectively. This Stoic approach helps you maintain your peace of mind and resilience, regardless of her behavior. 2. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential when dealing with a narcissist. Boundaries define what behavior is acceptable and protect your emotional and mental well-being. Narcissists often try to push limits, so it's crucial to be firm and consistent with your boundaries. Practical steps for setting boundaries. Identify your limits. Clearly define what behavior is unacceptable to you. This could include how you want to be spoken to, how your time is respected, and how your personal space is treated. Communicate clearly. Communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively. Use I statements to express your needs without sounding accusatory. For example, I need time for myself and will not be available to talk after 9 p.m. Be consistent. Consistency is key when enforcing boundaries. If a boundary is crossed, address it immediately and reiterate your expectations. Do not make exceptions, as it might encourage further boundary pushing. Anticipate pushback. Expect resistance or attempts to undermine your boundaries. Stand firm and remain calm. Reiterate your boundaries as necessary and avoid engaging in arguments. Use consequences. If boundaries are repeatedly crossed, implement consequences. This could mean limiting contact, removing privileges, or distancing yourself temporarily or permanently. By setting and maintaining boundaries, you assert control over your interactions and protect your well-being. This Stoic approach helps you stay true to yourself while managing the challenges posed by a narcissist. 3. Focus on your own values. Staying true to your principles and values is essential when dealing with a narcissist. Narcissists often try to sway others to meet their needs and expectations, but grounding yourself in your own values helps you maintain your integrity and self-respect. Practical steps for focusing on your own values. Identify core values. Reflect on what values are most important to you. These might include honesty, kindness, respect, and independence. Write them down and keep them in mind during interactions. Stay true to yourself. Make decisions and take actions that align with your values. Avoid compromising your principles to please or appease the narcissist. Seek internal validation. Look for validation within yourself rather than from the narcissist. Remind yourself of your worth and accomplishments without needing external approval. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when things get tough. Recognize that dealing with a narcissist is challenging and give yourself credit for maintaining your integrity and values. Surround yourself with support. Build a support system of friends and family who share your values. Their encouragement and understanding can help you stay grounded and resilient. By focusing on your own values, you reinforce your sense of identity and self-worth, making it harder for the narcissist to manipulate or sway you. This Stoic approach empowers you to remain authentic and strong in the face of narcissistic behavior. 4. Use rational thinking. Rational thinking is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and is especially useful when dealing with a narcissist. By analyzing situations calmly and responding logically, you can avoid getting caught up in emotional turmoil and maintain your composure. Practical steps for using rational thinking. Pause and reflect. Before reacting to the narcissist's behavior, take a moment to pause and reflect. This helps you avoid impulsive reactions and allows you to approach the situation with a clear mind. Analyze the situation. Break down the situation logically. Ask yourself what is happening, why it's happening, and what the most rational response would be. Focus on facts rather than emotions. Consider the consequences. Think about the potential outcomes of your responses. Choose actions that align with your long-term goals and well-being, rather than short-term emotional satisfaction. Separate emotions from facts. Recognize the difference between how you feel and what is actually happening. Emotions can cloud judgment, so aim to base your decisions on objective reality. Practice calm communication. Communicate your thoughts and boundaries calmly and rationally. Avoid escalating conflicts by keeping your tone even and your language respectful. By using rational thinking, you can navigate interactions with a narcissist more effectively. This Stoic approach helps you maintain control over your reactions and make decisions that support your well-being and integrity. 5. Seek support. Dealing with a narcissist can be isolating and draining. Seeking support from trusted friends, family, or a therapist can provide you with the perspective, advice, and emotional backing you need to cope effectively. Practical steps for seeking support. Identify your support network. Reach out to friends and family members who understand your situation and can offer empathy and advice. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can make a significant difference. Be honest about your experience. Share your experiences and feelings with your support network. Being open and honest helps others understand your challenges and provide more meaningful support. Consider professional help. A therapist or counselor can offer strategies and techniques to deal with a narcissist. Professional support can also help you process your emotions and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Join support groups. Look for support groups, either in person or online, where you can connect with others facing similar challenges. Sharing experiences and advice can be incredibly validating and helpful. Practice self-care. Ensure you are taking care of your own physical, emotional, and mental health. Engage in activities that rejuvenate you and provide a sense of balance and well-being. By seeking support, you bolster your resilience and gain valuable insights into managing your interactions with a narcissist. This Stoic approach ensures you are not facing the challenges alone and have the necessary resources to maintain your well-being. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to control our reactions and focus on what we can change. By applying these principles, you can maintain your peace of mind and protect yourself from toxic influences. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights from God of Stoics. Stay strong and stay stoic.